What's up, everybody? How's it going? We got a package here. Has my address on it. We're gonna move the keyboard real quick. All right. Hope everybody's doing well. This is the final major part that I've been waiting on for the build. I thought. Okay. Let me preface that with I thought this was gonna be the final part I was waiting on to build. It's not. We're gonna be. Oh shit! What do I do with my mouse? Oh, here it is. We're gonna be waiting on a couple things. So I decided to try to test fit the water block, the water. I decided to test fit or try to test fit the 4090 without the water block into the case. It's gonna fit with the water block, but if it does, if the water block, and I don't know if the water block has one or not, but if the water block does not have a new PCIe slot, then it will not work. I've got a because the PCIe stuff is off a little bit. It has like 5 slots, like 4 or 5 slots, and we're gonna be using some of them. So, yeah, we've got to make a couple little adjustments. Well, I've got to go get a file set. I don't have a good file set for that. I don't have a file that would fit it, and so we've got to get one of those from Home Depot. File out one of the spots. I've got it marked where I need to file. I've got to get a new riser card. Not a new one. Well, a secondary riser card, a 5 centimeter riser card. So there's that. It's just kind of a few things I've got to kind of church up and get done before we can finish the build. Just to give you an idea of the riser card. Did I have it up open already? I thought I did. Here it is. Yeah. So here we'll bump over. Let's see. Make sure it doesn't have any personal information on there. It has my rewards. So let's get away from that. So here, let's go to this screen real quick. Oh, wrong one. I don't know what I'm doing here, man. I'm new. All right. So now you should be able to see it, I think. Yeah. Oh, Inception. All right. So I've got to get one of these. Right. It'll be here on Tuesday. I think is what it said. But yeah, I've got to have one of these to where I can hook up the capture card for the cameras. So small oversight on my part. That's okay. That is okay. You know. So yeah, let's adjust this camera real quick. So we're going to go to this guy, and we're gonna adjust that camera real quick. Let me mark this out. Not that you guys are gonna try to use it for bad things, but it's safe practice. You know, I have had some weirdos on a stream before that tried to share my information. And that's partly the reason I'm not a fan of Twitch, is because Twitch did nothing to these guys. And nothing we can do. Just let them fucking troll you and all that. I consider it kind of borderline bullying. So let's get this camera moved. Okay. We just gotta figure out angle here. So now we have it. There's the box. Marked out the address. Yada, yada, yada. These things come all the way from Slovenia, which is kind of cool. So you guys are seeing it the first time as I'm seeing it. Ooh. I need to get another one of these. I've got some blades. I just got to find out where I put them. Because we're going to need to cut the pads. Okay. So we got some... Shit, wrong side of the bag. Well, we got some fittings. We got an extension or two. That's an extension. That's a 90. There should be 5 90s and a few extensions, so... Just in case you need, you know, you can have too many extensions and you waste money, but oh no, did I get the Acetella version? I thought I got the clear plexi version. Oh. God bless, this thing's heavy, man. Let's see. Yeah, this is nickel plexi version. Good. I got the Acetol on the GPU on the CPU cover, and I kind of wish I wouldn't have. But it's okay. We can always change out a CPU blocks. Just money, right? Okay, so let's open this thing up. This is probably one of the heaviest water blocks I've ever held. Alright. Universal mounting mechanism. Please be a PCIe slot. If this is a PCIe slot, we don't have to do any grinding. Nope. No PCIe slot on that one. Accessory, there's no PCIe slot in here. It's way too thin to be a PCIe slot in here. Holy thermal pads. That's literally big ass thing of thermal pads. And some O-rings. Couple of spots, nuts and bolts and washers. So it does look like we're gonna have to use the factory, which I don't know why they don't, because of the FE they include a 1 slot thing, but with this one they don't. Whew, that baby is big. So there's the GPU water block. Let's put this baby over so you guys can see it better. More better. Of course, that's RGB cable inside there. Not gonna see it whenever it's built. Yeah, it's the thing's heavy. The thing is heavy. Man, kind of bummed that it did not come with the PCIe slot or the PCIe converter thing. That was honestly one of the big things I was hoping to have. Let's get it down to a 1 slot card. It just looks a lot better that way. Whines a lot. Looks like a computer intestine. It is a GPU water block, is what that is, and it will be going on. I don't know. I don't think I've ever showed you guys a GPU. So let's get an idea of how big this GPU actually is. Okay, so this is the GPU box. place the water block is going. You ready for this? Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum. I don't know how to tell you with it being how big it is, but if you look, that is massive. See, what I was hoping to get replaced was this end. Instead of having the 3 slots on the bottom here, right? It's a total of a 3 1/4 slot car because of the fans. Instead of having the 3 slot cover, I would have just a 1 slot cover. And that would be this slot over here where the connections are. But they didn't have that in the cards. So I'll have to figure out a way to make this fit because it doesn't fit inside the vertical graphics holder. How long did it take you to assemble when all the parts are there? The graphics card water block process will probably take me an hour and a half, 2 hours. And most of that will be cutting thermal pads and placing thermal pads on it. To assemble the computer itself, after it, like bending tubes is going to take 5 to 6 hours. We're going to do a little bit of tube bending on the channel. We're not going to do it all. Just because it takes so long to try to show everybody what I'm doing the whole time, yada, yada, yada. And in tube bending, honestly, is frustrating for me from time to time. And I got to just walk away and say, okay, that's not it today. That's it for the day. I gotta take a break. But yeah, that's a beast of a 4090 card. That's what it looks like right now. And most of that would be I'm swearing. Yeah, kind of. Not really swearing. It's just you've got to be okay with redoing things. Like do it 5 or 6 times and then redo it. And because really in the case, all I'm gonna have to bend is 1, 2, 3, 4 tubes. That's all you're gonna see. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 4 tubes are all you're gonna see. Because I'm gonna have one in the back that goes from radiator to radiator. It's gonna be, that's why I got all these 90s. It's gonna be 90, 90, 90 over, and it's gonna come down and it's gonna be hidden in the back. You're not gonna be able to see it. But it does get frustrating. Yes, it does. I'm doing all those. I'm not going to unwrap that plastic sleeve. What plastic sleeve? You talking about in here? This thing? That's just a GPU support bracket that doesn't really do anything. We're not gonna be using that. And then under there is the way, because I bought a special cable to where I didn't have to use this cable, but it's an adapter. I'm not gonna rewrap that in plastic. So you talking about the wiring, or what? I'm gonna rewrap that. No, so all the fans and stuff are gone. Oh, you're talking about the graphics card? No, that's we're actually gonna work on that after we get done with our basketball game today. We'll be going live and putting a water block on a GPU. I wasn't actually expecting this water block to come in until Monday, so we're ahead of schedule. The fan's I unwrapped and it's next to me. You talking about these fans here? I'm confused. That's the only fans, and that's the GPU. Yeah, but let me spend some money real quick. Hold on. I'm gonna spend a little money. Might as well get that riser cable here. You know what sucks is for one riser cable, right? It is 6166 to my door. Oh no, you guys probably can see my address. Yeah, it's nuts. All right, well that's done. So we got the Roger cable coming, so the build will be fully complete Tuesday. Let's see if they have any. Let's put this back up. Good luck on the basketball game. Yeah, we're gonna need it. I think we're playing against a team that's been a team for a while. Like so, they have different names at the Boys and Girls Club. Like a lot of people are NBA teams. And that's all I knew we could be was NBA teams because that was the only thing that was presented to me as like, hey, we can be NBA teams. And so we're the Rockets. And then if you look at this other group of guys, they are the Trust and New Way or something like that. New Way or something. I don't know, but we're probably gonna get smoked by those guys because they are a actual team. Where's my just chatting screen? There it is. I could probably just leave that camera there actually for the time being. My eyebrows all nuts today. Look at that thing. It's like cowlicked or something today. Yeah, we weren't gonna wrap that back on the plastic sheet. We're gonna be taking it apart here in a couple hours. No sense in rewrapping it, unwrapping it, rewrapping it, unwrapping it. And then how we're gonna do it is just this little guy right here, a little tool set. Oh, let me see if Amazon has a final set. They do. Let me see if Lowe's has a file set though, because I can pick one up today at Lowe's. I thought I'd gotten a file set from Amazon once, but I can't find it if I did. I don't like that one though. Oh shit, have I been double talking or no? No, I haven't because I haven't been on my channel. I don't think I have. No, okay, good. Let's see. Orders. Screwdriver set. Pick set. Headset. Which I've never even actually opened. No, I don't guess I've ever ordered a file set. Boop. We might be going and picking one up from Lowe's today. Low in stock. I gotta loosen this phone. Let's watch it. What are we knowing? What's no? I'm looking at the different file set, but these are like metal and wood. I just need metal. And I've got to move it over like a half an inch. What are we knowing though? We want to play video games? We can play a round of video games. Let me get my OBS over here so I'm not falling behind on what's going on. And then we're going to turn that camera off. We're going to turn this camera on. We can play a couple video games. Let me move this just a wee bit out of the way. All right. No to echo. Okay. Is it that far behind? Maybe I put it on regular. If you're gonna game, you should restart so it's easier to edit someday. Yeah, you're right. The hell is that? Oh, a sticker. Oh man. Before we stream the computer build, like finishing up, this far behind. So that I read that as it came in. So count the seconds. That seems really delayed. All right, so type something, and then what I'll do is I'll read it, and then you just figure out, or you after you type and hit send, and then start counting, and then I'll read it when it comes up. Now. So yeah, let's stop the stream. We'll restart, and we'll play a couple. We'll try to jump on a ship and see a thief, see if anybody's doing anything fun. We had a few big steals yesterday, huh? How about that? It was like a massive steal. Fort of Fortune steal.